FNAF, a franchise that if you don't know what it is at this point, I have no clue what to tell you. It's been around longer than gay rights has. And honestly, it's impacted my life more ways than one. So when I saw they had a cookbook available, I immediately bought that without a second thought. So this is just a video of me making the pizza. But before that, here's some clips of me and my buddy going to Walmart to get the stuff. And then me talking about the book. Thank you.
What's up, bitches? We're going to Walmart. Cooking up this crazy shit. Semolina. I've never seen this in my life. $77.
FNAF. It is, you have to have a lot of faith in your IP to make a cookbook. And you know, obviously there's been a lot more gaming cookbooks on the internet that one day I will talk about them all. One day, maybe, probably, one day I will talk about them all. But either this is a testament of how ridiculous FNAF merch is or how strong the IP is the fact that you could have a FNAF cookbook. It's just insane to me. And it's like really good quality too. Look at this. This is hardcover. The pages are so well established too. It's amazing how good the quality of this cookbook is. And it's just kind of insane, like all the cool graphic design they put in this cookbook. It's a FNAF cookbook. It's like, okay, ooh, master dough. Already the first recipe, of course, bean pizza. Very well themed. Take a note of these characters, buy the food. You will see more of these guys later on. And of course, your pizza will hopefully look like this. Pizza option on this. Quite literally insane. Pepperonis. Oh, of course. And then we get Bonnie's burgers and subs. Of course, when you think about Bonnie, you think about a delicious double beautiful burger with cheese, onion, lettuce, and tomato. Think about that foxy Italian. But of course, there's Bonnie hiding behind this burger. Of course, excellent, lovely. The Nessica subs. And of course, again, another beautiful image. I was talking about this earlier. There's just like these images of the characters quite literally just behind the food, intimidatingly. I don't really know why, but it's really, really fun. Oh my god. Chica's Choices, everybody. Chica's Choices. It's back over here. Chica's Choices. Look at this. It's Chica's Choices. Ooh, ah, bing bong. Chica's crispy fried chicken. Self-cannibalized chicken. Of course, another beautiful picture of FNAF and curry, hand in hand. When I think about kids dying in FNAF suits, I think about curry. Foxy's pork platters. Foxy's sloppy. Hey kid, you want to taste a Foxy sloppy pulled pork burger? Foxy sloppy right here. There's another perfect image of Faz classic dishes. Classic. Remember that. Classic. These are dishes that every fan knows by heart. Every fan looks at the fucking mac and cheese. Of course, it's just eyeing this, just immediately. I guess blueberry pancake. Roxy Wolf's sweet things. They had fun making this book, I can tell. Beverages. How could we forget the beverages? Oh, the Freddy Fazbear liquidation. It's mentioned longingly at the... A franchise that has been known throughout the world. You can go har there, har Czechoslovakia, Hispaniola, Herzegovina, anywhere. But today we're gonna figure out, does Freddy taste good? Now, we have the cookbook now, we have the ingredients. Scott Coffin has now stolen $76 out of my wallet, not including that cookbook, and we're gonna make Freddy Fazbear's pizza. So first, we're gonna read off these directions off the book so we make sure that we're doing this right. So, Pizzaplex Master Dough. Philosophers like Pluto could only dream of having a book this good. First step. In a bowl, mix warm water, yeast, sugar together and leave until it's foamy. Okay. So, of course, we have our warm water here. Hot. Put that little thing right there. And then we're going to take this yeast, put our scissors in it. Ignore that. And we're going to put this yeast in here. And maybe a little bit of a bigger cup might help out. Okay, wait. Put this yeast into here. Takes a little bit. Whisk this thing around. Smells like garbage, but that's what happens when you're making real food, okay? It takes a little bit to make it perfect, to make it salivant. Nothing ever starts big. It takes time to build up, to make it perfect. Okay, now we're gonna leave it here until it gets a bit foamy. Leave this in here. I hope it's what Freddy smells like inside. Next step of the Freddy Fazbear cookbook, the one that, people have been dreaming about since the dawn of time. Cavemen were fighting themselves. The Roman Empire rose from the ashes to then collapse again. Turkey went from the Ottoman Empire to being Turkey. And then becoming Turkey, but spelled differently this time. We have gone through decades. FNAF has been around since Obama to Trump to now Biden. We have lived too long. So our next step for making this dough, is we're going to put flour some salt in a large mixing bowl, make well in the center, and pour the foaming yeast in the middle of it. Pretty simple. Kind of like making a child, besides it takes more steps. So we're going to put this in here. Shit. Gonna make sure this thing is nice. Oh wow, that feels nice. It's like therapy. Huh. Okay. Now, of course, we now did white hands. But I'm gonna put this in here now too. Put this in here. Okay, and now we're gonna mix this all together with our hands, our nice, clean, salivant hands that have been put in soap and water for about 45 seconds, rubbed both together, skin to skin, and then dried off with a towel. But of course, we're getting these hands dirty because in life, you're always going to get dirty again. You're going to fall down, trip, get shot in the face. I mean, it just happens. Just get back up, bro. Just look at this masterpiece. It is elegant. It is actually... Then we're going to put this... Now we have this all ready. So now what we're going to do, it's very simple. We're going to make a little hole in it. I know we're great at making holes in a lot of stuff in the world, but today we're making a hole in something that's magnificent. So we're going to put a little hole right in here. Pour this in here. Elegant. Perfect. And now we're going to put this in here. Okay. Now, what does the Holy Text say? The Bible says a lot of stuff, but the FNAF book is simple. I mix them together. Now we're going to mix this all together. Oh my god, that looks like bread. Wow. You always have to wonder how bread was made, and now I know. Okay. We talk about bread a lot. Bread is one of the things that I think society as a whole has... Oh my god, this whisk is like covered in bread. Just say it out loud. I'll edit it out. Oh shit. Okay. Wow, this is so much fun. So now we're out here. We're getting this. Gordon Ramsay can never cook this good. Gordon Ramsay is an idiot. See, people always have turned to text to guide us. There is the Middle East with, the Islamic faith. There's multiple African tribe religions. Christianity has multiple forms. We as society have always turned to higher powers to understand what to do. And this is what the FNAF cookbook was made. A lot of FNAF people have no clue how to cook. It's not something that you learn in the FNAF games. You learn, scary animatronic and how to avoid them. But Scott Cawthon was a bit wiser than that. See, the three wise men can never compare to Scott Cawthon. He knew that his people need to cook. That's what they did. And that's what we're doing today. We are cooking what Scott Cawthon intended. Dough. I bet I can trick a child. Bread and dough is one of the best things in the world. Real fast, never use a whisk making dough. I just learned that today. Also, buy a wooden spoon. I never knew people needed that. I did not have one. I've always wondered, we were talking about this today in the car. Pretty soon, FNAF will have kids. What do I mean by this? If you think about it, our generation who grew up with FNAF will have kids that will now grow up as FNAF. FNAF will be a franchise that might actually outlive us. And we'll still know nothing about the story. People always talk about Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I always laugh at them. I pity them. They're kind of like children who have had way too much lead as a kid. Because in reality, FNAF is just better. People talk about how good Warhammer is. It's just like, no, you're a dumbass. FNAF could have Warhammer if you really wanted to. I think that's the next big thing. FNAF, #FNAF Warhammer, I think should be made. Xanax is really powerful, really strong, but FNAF is better. People always talk about fair elections and democracy, but I mean, honestly, bro, Freddy Fazbear is just a smart ass. Scott Cawthon should be president. Think about it. Think about how much. Flour and dough. Romeo and Juliet. Flour and dough. Shit, it's everywhere. This is actually perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna get this bread, this dough, perfectly bubbled.
Remy?
Yeah?
It's on fire. My fucking shirt on fire.
What? You okay? Holy shit.
This one on fire? No, you're smoking? Good.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Damn, I like that shirt too.
Cooking video I've ever done on my
But the rest of the commentary of this whole video is just going to be about me catching on fire.
Aren't you gonna walk back in?
Talk about your nonsensical schizophrenic rant again.
I don't care. I really don't care. I just don't want to play this. No, stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Me! What am I doing with my life? I could be doing anything.
Where what we thought was one thing, well, wasn't. I mean, is Scott Cawthon God? No, but he's definitely Scott Cawthon. Here we are. Moment of truth. The ability of abilities will be tested here. We are going to finally make the pizzas of the FNAF cookbook. The dough. It's perfect. First child is going to be ugly as hell. Just abandon the family and get a new family. Easy. Up, punch it down a little bit. Your hand like this. It's like a fat kid. You want to make it move. Like, size doesn't matter, okay? It's the quality of the size. Delegate this around. We don't want to. We're just not a saucy boy, okay? It's going to be a bit of a thick pizza. This one's going to be. We're going to make the other one a little bit more thinner and lighter. Like how you should be right now. But of course you're not. You're a fat ass because you're watching this. Many people have died over pepperoni. Julius Caesar. Actually, he died over salad. But still. Papers. Oh, shit. I think it sprayed my arm. Make this a personal favorite pizza of the world, okay? In this household, our pizzas are round, okay? We don't need that Detroit shit. They go out there with their deep dish pizzas, cheese under the sauce. What are you guys, blights? I bet you guys eat pesticides for lunch. Yeah, gross ass. Whatever. Detroit's failing as a city. No one cares. I don't care. That's why pizza's round.
Are you talking about Chicago pizza?
Oh shit. Never mind. Sorry, Detroit. Fuck. I mean, mental issues, psychotic issues. You have issues. This dough, right, is like fucking fighting me every second of the way.
Yeah, Remy,
Yeah?
the more you mess with it, the tougher it gets.
Some mozzarella on there? Mozzarella. Cheese and mozzarella. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Anyone from the audience in Chicago who watching this, I hate you. Look how ugly this looks. Oh. Let's add another scoop right here. Just one more scoop. That's all we really need in life, 6 more scoops. Okay?
Michael, don't leave me here. Michael, Michael, help me.
Just a little bit.
It's gonna be delicious.
Was that the bite of 87?